Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm gamesplaining 4 Gardens. So this is the game of 4 Gardens. I've set the game up as a 2-player game. It can play up to 4. Each person needs to sit so they have one side of this tower facing them. In a 2-player game, theoretically should actually be sitting on opposite sides of the tower, but in order for the camera to see what's going on, I've just placed them next to each other. If you've watched my Gamesplained, you'll have an idea of how the game actually plays. This being a 2-player game, it will play till there are 10 cards face down or landscapes completed. Let's have a look and see what's going on. So first player has a whole bunch of these dark blue and they're all at different areas. So looking at these dots, that's the second card in, third card in, fourth card in. You'll notice these 2 cards are the same area type, but they're already covered by that third card in. So what this player is going to do is he will play that card down as his first action. He'll play that card down as his second action. Now he could play this one down, but he actually preferred to get one of those 2 cards in. So he won't do that at the moment, but what he will do, he'll use that card, so he'll discard it, to turn the tower and take the resource. So that's the bottom level is turning, and he takes the resource from the top down. So he gets 3 wood. Notice any wood that wasn't able to go onto the card goes straight into his storage. There's no stone there. He gets 1 water, and he gets 2 of the grass. This card has now been completed, so those resources get returned. That card gets flipped over, and that pushes him forward on the yellow. So he's done his 3 actions. He has 2 cards left. He can gain 3 of the other cards, so he'll take that one. He thinks it's probably worthwhile taking that one, and he definitely needs that location, so he'll take that one as the third. The discarded card then gets replaced, and we go over to the other player. He also could go after the purple. He won't be able to put both of them down, so he'll have to make a decision between which of those 2 to go after. But he'll put that one down as his first action. He will put that one down as his second action. And he'll use that because he's not able to add that in. It's the same position, but that allows him to turn the second top spot around, which he'll do to there, and take resource from the bottom up. So he gets 3 of the grass, 2 of the water, 2 of the stone, and 1 wood, which goes there. So he's now completed this card. So all of those resources now go back. That card gets flipped over, and that now allows him to move forward on any of the tracks. And he thinks it's probably worthwhile at this moment to push forward and stay with white on that track. So that's his 3 actions. He will definitely be grabbing that one because that is a third location that he needs out of the 5. He'll grab that one because he has the middle of that. So he just needs the outside edge of that one. And he might as well take that because that will allow him to take more resource. We then flip out the next 3 cards, make them available, and back over to the white player. So white wants to put these 2 out, and he's going to actually do that. So that's 2 of his actions done already. He just now needs a purple on the left-hand end to come up before he can actually finish that one off. He might hang on to this because he can see that there's a card there that will enable him to use all that. And he thinks it's probably worthwhile spending this card to take the tower action. So he's going to turn the bottom and take from the top of that. And he's going to turn that way because he can see that there's a side that gives him some of everything. So taking from the bottom first, he takes 3 grass. 2 of them go in there. 1 of them goes into his bank. 2 water, and the 2 water there, which completes that one. 2 rock, 2, and 1 just there. So this one's been completed. He flips that card over, which pushes him forward on the blue track. He then deals himself back up to the 3 cards, so he'll take that one. So you can very quickly get a thing happening with that. He already has that position on that one. That one's no good to him either. Neither is that. So none of them are any good to him. So he's now looking at what can he do. It's probably worth his while to actually take both of those as cards to get resources with. Okay, back over to the player on the right. He thinks he'll definitely put that down. So he's looking for a middle and a beginning dot now. Thinks there's value in playing that one, which will turn the top. And then he takes from the bottom up. So he gets 3 water, he gets 3 rock, and he gets 3 wood, but he's only going to be able to take 2 of them because he doesn't have anywhere to store the third one. And that has completed both of those cards. So he gets all that resource back. Those 2 cards both flip over. He can take the movement in any order, but what now happens, when this one flips over, he gets to move one of his markers forward. That one gets him to move another marker forward. Then he flips this over. That moves 1 marker forward. This one moves 1 marker forward. That one moves 1 marker forward. He'll then play that one down in front of him. They'll be on that end, sorry. I do apologize. And he picks up 3 more cards. So he'll definitely take that one because that's what he's going after. This one's no good to him, but just in case there's something below it that will work, he'll grab that one. And that's a location that he needs, so he will grab that one as well. We replace the card on the tile, on the table, and then back over to the white player. This one can't go down. These 2 look like his best bet, but in order to get both of them down, he's going to need to fill up some stuff. So his first action is going to be to put that one down. His second action will be to play that and turn from the second bottom one. He now gets the resource from the top coming down. So he gets 3 wood. 2, he only has the holding capability to hold 2 of them. 3 stone. Once again, he's only building with 2 stone and doesn't have the holding capability to take the third one. 3 water. He'll only be able to take 2. And 3 of the grass, and he can't take any of them. But what he's just managed to do is complete all of the cards. So he'll do up here first, he flips that one over, which pushes him forward 1 on the blue, 1 on the yellow, and 1 on his choice. So he thinks he might push that one forward. Then he flips this one over, which pushes him forward 1 on the blue, 1 on the yellow, 1 on the his choice, and another one on the his choice. And then he flips that over, which pushes him forward 1 on the blue. Then he'll place that card down and replenish his hand. He's got 2 orange left, so it's the same as that one, so he doesn't want that one. He might go for the pile and go for the pile again. And let's go for the pile one more time. Back over to this player. Okay, this player wants to get those 2 down. So that's 2 of his actions. And the third action, it'd be really worthwhile if he had one that would actually enable him to turn the bottom level. He doesn't have a card that can do that, but what he can do is take that card, which will allow him to turn the second bottom level. And he'll turn that this way. So he will get from the bottom up. He'll take 3 water. He'll take 3 stone. He can only hold 2 of them, so I'll only pick up 2. And he'll take 3 wood. This card is now complete. So all of those resources go back. He flips that over and gets to move forward on any of the elements he wishes. So he thinks he might move forward on that one. He has spent 3 cards, so he will pick 3 cards back up. None of the cards showing are any good to him. So what he might do is take 3 from the top, and that's a card that will help him. And that one's no good again. Back over to this player. Okay, this player thinks he's going to start another new line. This should be a line further down, but we'll run out of camera space, so I'm just putting that there so we can see what's going on. He'll do a third one, which goes into that same line. And then he will play that card, which turns this at the bottom. And he'll turn that direction, which gives him, needs to take from the top down. So 1 wood, 1 stone there, 1 water, put that there, and 2 grass there. This one is now complete. So he flips that over, which gets him 1 movement forward on the blue and 1 movement forward on the purple. That has now completed one of his landscapes. So he pulls those cards off to the side. That now allows him to grab one of these, and he thinks he might grab the extra piece of storage. Down to him to grab 3 more cards. He'll definitely take that one because that will fit in there. He will grab that one. That will allow him to get another one of those reds, and he'll grab that one as a throwaway. These then get replaced. Okay, this player has 2 things he's building, so he'll put that one. There's his 3rd. He's going to play this card for that action. That allows him to move his resources around. And what he's going to do is move these resources all over here. He could destroy them if he wished, but he wants to put them over there. That has completed the card, and it's emptied out his other elements. So that pushes him forward 1 on the pink, and then he's got 3 other randoms, and he might go 1, 2, 3. Notice he couldn't push any further forward, so he moved the other guy back. And he'll then play that, which turns at the top, so he'll bring that round that way, and he delivers the goods from bottom up. So he'll get the bottom is 3 grass, 1, 2, 3, 2 water, 3 stone, 3 wood, but he can only store the 2 stones, so that's all he's able to take. These have been completed, so he'll flip this one over first, which gets him 2 random levels, and he thinks he might bring this one and this one up to where they are, and then this one, which gets him 1 more on this layer, plus 2 extra spots. So he might push that guy back 1 for one of them and move forward here for the other one. He then, once again, takes cards to get up to his full number. Just grab from there, because none of the cards on the table are actually doing him any good, so he'll just go for that. Back over to this player. This player's going to play that card to bring in a random good, which flicks that card over, pushing him forward on the purple line. He'll add that card in, and then he'll play that card to turn this, and he'll turn that direction and take goods from the top down. So he gets 3 wood to start with, goes there, 2 go there, 3 stone, he doesn't have any space for any stone, 2 water, he doesn't have space for water, and 2 grass, and both of them are now complete, so they get scored. Gives him 2 purple, and this one gains him 1 yellow and 2 purple. He's looking for 1 more on this set and 1 more on that set, which is just not being helpful to him at the moment, but there you have it. He refills his hands with cards that are not helpful, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. I think that's enough of the game to get a feel for how the game actually plays. Bear in mind, you notice I was moving guys backwards. If white gets another 3 purple, so say he is able to put a purple down here, he will go 1, 2, and move that grey one off, and the grey is not able to rejoin the map. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.